and thank you for watching Cooking with Ash. I hope you guys are enjoying all the amazing recipes I have been posted. If you're loving those recipes, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't liked and subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button below. I've prepared an amazing recipe for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get right into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I trust everyone is doing great. Today I'm bringing you guys another great recipe, and it's a family favorite. Kids love it. I love it. Frankly, everyone in the home love it. I will be making you guys some chicken and potato samosas. So first off, we're starting off with the samosa dough. Yes, guys, I'm showing you from scratch so you can prepare your own homemade tasty samosa. So here we have some all-purpose flour. Here I have a combination of oil and ghee. Specifically, I prefer to use all ghee when I'm using it, when I'm making it, but I don't have all ghee. So all oil or all ghee is, you could use either oil or ghee. Here I have mixture of oil and ghee, so you can do that too if you want. So I just have like about 1 tablespoon of ghee left home, and I just mix it into our oil. I have here some really cold water and salt. That's all we need for this samosa dough. So I'm gonna get into the mixing part of it. And again, guys, everything I will be using will be listed in the description box below along with the measurements. So in goes the salt. I just added the salt, and in goes my oil and ghee combination. And what we're gonna just do, we're just gonna work this in to our flour. And as you can see, I'm using my hands to do this. You guys can use a spatula, fork, if you don't like your hands to get messy. But like I always say, your hands is your best mixing tool. So I'm just mixing this in, incorporating it well. I'm starting off showing you guys the dough. We're gonna mix this, let it rest for about 30 minutes. And in that time, we will be prepping our potato and our chicken filling to go into this delicious samosa. You guys can make this vegetarian too. So mix, mix, mix. And this is the consistency we're looking for, guys. Look at this. You see when you compact it, how it forms? That's what we're looking for. Same as like you're gonna be making a pastry. So I'm gonna go ahead now and start to gradually add our water to this. And we're looking for a form dough, like a form, if I'm saying that, yes, like a very form dough. I'm just gonna take that out and keep adding my water, and I do need a little bit of more water here. So, and again, guys, remember, everyone flour texture, like I always say with any dough, is different. We all live in different country, and the flour that we have is always like different texture. I am using here to make this is the 5-rose flour. You might need more water or less water depending on your flour texture. So basically what we're trying to do here, we're trying to make a dough. I will put in the description box below the amount of flour, the amount of water I use. But remember, like I say, you can use a little bit more or a little bit less depending on your flour texture and the climate like you're in, the dryness. So we're just bringing everything together. I'm gonna add back this that I have. And now we're gonna just work this into a form dough. Put some muscle into this, guys. Do you see that layer, that flakiness already doing the pastry? We're looking for like a nice crisp crunch outer coating. I'm just gonna wet my hand a little bit because I feel like my dough needs a little bit of water. And this is looking beautiful, guys. Do you see that? Look at those layers in it already. Put some muscle into it. Okay, so that's it, guys. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna cover this with a damp paper towel and let it rest for 30 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna prepare the filling. So join me as we start preparing the filling for this delicious samosa. Okay guys, so these are the ingredients we will be using to prepare our filling. Here I have about 2 medium potato chopped up. I have here our chicken breast that I'm using. I just went ahead and like chop it up small pieces. You guys can ground this if you want. Buy the ground one, use ground chicken. You can shred it, whatever your preference is. I just like the nice piece of chunks of meat in mine. Everyone prefer it differently. You can prepare it however you want. Here I have some fresh garlic chopped up. I have here some celery. I have here some scallion, cilantro, some onions, and some of my green seasoning. I will insert the link at the bottom of this video so you guys can see how I prepare my green seasoning in case anyone needs to know how to do that. Here I have all the seasonings I will be using in this chicken, and I will list them at the bottom in the ingredients. It's basically some seasoned salt, some poultry seasoning, cayenne pepper, Italian seasoning, and here I have some cumin or geera that I will be adding to this dish. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do to help my potato cook faster, I am going to start cooking it into the microwave. I'm just gonna pop it into my microwave, and my microwave have a setting for potato. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it to that. So pretty much I'm gonna put it in my microwave, and it's gonna give me the option to so let me show you guys. Let me flip you guys. Okay guys, so I went ahead and insert my potato into the microwave. I popped the lid on it, and I'm gonna go here. Mine have a potato set in. It's asking me how many potatoes, so I'm gonna add 2, and I'm basically gonna hit start, and it's gonna cook the potato to the time it needs. So basically it's saying here 7 minutes and 30 seconds. It's gonna cook the potato for. So guys, while my potato is being cooked in the microwave, we're gonna start our chicken here. So the first step to this is we have some oil heating up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and add our cumin or our geera. And this is smelling great. And in goes our chicken right here. In goes our spices, and I'm just gonna work this around. And now we're gonna add our aromatics to this. So that's our garlic, our onions and scallion, and everybody is going into here. Our cilantro, all the flavor, all the goodness. And I'm gonna go ahead and combine this together. And this is starting to smell amazing. Okay guys, I'm gonna let this fry down and let some of the liquid absorb, and then I'm gonna add my potato. I'm gonna come back and show you guys when I'm doing that. This is what our cooked potato look like. Perfect texture, you see that? Perfect. We didn't have to even do it on the stove. The bowl is very hot, so I'm holding it with a towel. But this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna add this shortly to our chicken. Guys, this is what our chicken filling looks like so far. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, as if you can see, most of the liquid has been absorbed here. I'm gonna go ahead and add our potato directly to this and combine it. So the potato can pick up some of that flavor from the chicken and all the spices we have in there. And the chicken took about 6 minutes to cook down. Remember, it's chicken breast, so it cooks fast, and it's small pieces, guys. And if you see what I'm doing with the spatula here, I'm like breaking it up quarter. This is looking and smelling and tasting delicious. So there you have it, guys. I'm just gonna take this off the heat, let it cool down, and then we're gonna start to assemble our samosa. Guys, so this is what our dough looks like after resting for about 35 minutes. So we're gonna start with the prep to prepare the samosa. My filling has been cooling down. So let's get started. So we're gonna get a bowl with some water, and the water is going to, it's about a cup of water, so it's going to be used to seal the samosa ends. So as we get into the process, you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. So of course our rolling pin. And I'm bringing our filling over here. So this is what our cool filling looks like, guys. So I'm just gonna set it aside. And we're gonna start with the prep. So I'm just opening the samosa, and we're gonna form it into a ball. We're rolling it out. And this we're gonna portion it out, and then we're gonna make smaller balls out of it. So I'm just rolling it up as if we were gonna do a roti loy, like fold it in so it's smooth. Like that's what we're looking for. Same with this. Repeat the process with all of them. We're looking for nice, smooth, round balls. Basically tucking and fold, tucking and fold. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna come back and show you the next step. So basically guys, what we're doing, I'm just sprinkling a little bit of flour on our surface so it doesn't stick, and we're gonna roll this out. Nice and thin, guys. And that thickness is fine, totally fine. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna cut this straight down the middle into equal parts, and then we're gonna begin the filling part of it. So basically guys, we're trying to make a cone shape. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna lap it like that. So I'm just gonna get some water, put it here, put it right there, not at the top here because this is going to be the opening. So right at the end here and here, and I'm gonna fold it over like that, press it down guys. And then on this lap, I'm gonna add some more water at the tip of it to seal it off, and at the top rim here, and we lap it over. We're looking for a cone shape, and we press it down, and this is the opening that we're gonna use to put our filling in guys. So there, let me grab some filling. I'm just gonna bring this over so you guys can see. I'm just gonna put it in and stuff it down. It depends on the size of the samosa guys. You can put the amount of filling toward the amount of filling to your size of samosa. So I'm stuffing it down and make sure the ends are pinched. Now we're gonna seal this off at the end. So I'm just putting some water at the end of it, and we're gonna bring it together and we're gonna seal it. We're gonna pinch it together guys, because we don't want, when we drop these into the oil, that they burst open or fall apart. So we're just sealing it nice. Make sure the tips are really nice and sealed too. I'm pressing everything in, as you can see. And there you have it guys, our perfect samosa, filled very nicely. And I'm trying to seal it really well. Like I say, I hope when I pop these in the oil they don't pop open on me, but if that happens, it's okay. So there you have it guys. I'm gonna do the other, look, you see that it's open there, so we gotta seal this baby up. Or you can even take a fork. Let's take a fork. And let's seal these down like that, like you press the ends in, you see. We press them down, the ends, seal them down, just like a pine tart, huh? Seal it down well. So I'm gonna place this on a tray that I have, and I'm gonna start the other one. Just letting you guys see the process. Put some water. One end, we're just gonna lap this over. And like I said, we're trying to make a cone shape. I'm putting water in this one, and we're gonna lap this one over. Oops, something went wrong there, guys. There we go. We have our opening. Listen, guys, you're trying to make a cone shape where you have an opening that you can put your filling in. In we go. In goes our filling. I'm gonna drop some filling in here. Basically, I'm taking my finger and I'm pushing it down so the filling is like throughout our samosa. We have like nice stuffed samosa. There is no wrong way in doing it, guys. Like I always say, it doesn't matter shape or size. It's the taste that matter in this. And then I'm just going to add some water and lap this over and seal it up, guys. Seal, seal, seal. Seal, seal, seal. Or you could take a fork and press it if you would like. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the rest, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start to fry up some samosa. Okay guys, because cameraman said to me that I should show you guys again one more time how to do this, because for him it looks complicated. It is a little complicated. As you can see right now, I'm running my fingers around the edge of it with some water, so that will seal it. Again, we're flapping over, we're trying to make a cone shape. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing here, trying to make that cone shape. I'm pressing that down. We need this to be open, so I'm pressing that down. And this side, I'm adding the water again, and I'm flapping that over. Press it, press it, press it. Now I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna open it here, guys. This is our pocket, our filling, where our filling is gonna go in. I'm gonna stuff the filling in. Come back and show you guys that. So I put my filling in and I'm taking my finger and I'm pressing that down so it like evenly distributed. And then I'm just wetting the tip of this. And then I'm bringing them together and I'm just like pinching it with my finger, sealing it. See that, guys? I'm pressing it so the filling like goes to the tip of it. Further step, I'm just taking the fork and I'm pinching this, pinching it together. Flip it over, do the tips, pinch the tips, seal it in like that. Here you have it. I'm gonna keep on doing these and then I'm gonna come back as we start frying them up. Okay guys, so it's time to fry our samosa. My oil has been heating up. It's on medium heat, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop my samosa one at a time into this. So I'm adding 4 at a time. And I'm keeping my heat on medium. You don't want too high heat. You don't want the samosa to quickly cook or burn. Look at that, guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, they start to catch at the bottom. Flip these babies over. We have a little hot spot, but that's okay. That's totally fine. Looking for a nice golden brown color, and they're starting to achieve that. Look at all those pockets of air. That's gonna be so crispy and crunchy. So I would say about 4 to 5 minutes or 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm keeping like turning them so they don't have like one side have too much hot spot. So there you have it, guys. This is the color I'm looking for, that nice golden brown color. I'm gonna go ahead and fish these out. I have here a pan lined with paper towel, and I'm just gonna drop them there. I'm gonna fry up the rest, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys what it looks like inside. Okay guys, so this is my finished samosa. Of course, I am serving this up with some nice tamarind chutney. I'll put the in the description box below the recipe for this. And oh, look at this, guys. You know I'm eating this, right? So let me break into this samosa for you guys to see what it looks like inside. And listen to the crunch in this, guys. The crunch and the crispiness of this samosa. Look at the filling. This is simply amazing, guys. You have to try this recipe. Please give this recipe a like if you like what you're seeing here today. If you do try it, guys, please leave in the description box below your comment and what you think about it. And thank you for tuning in. See you guys next time with another great recipe.